Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good everything good. Welcome to African Joe's lecture series. This is African Joe, and as always, I tell you no lie. Today, we shall talk about the subject that you have been hearing on the news, on TV, radio, and even newspapers for the past few months. And that is the bailout of the auto industry's big three, GM, Ford, and Chrysler. The three companies, commonly known as the big three auto industry, the executives of these three companies have been demanding bailout money from US Congress using our taxpayers' money. African Joe says no more bailouts for these executive scoundrels. Remember, the airline industry was bailed out shortly after 9/11. What do the airlines do to us, the citizens, now? They have increased airline tickets, reduced services, and then charged us for meals, drinks, pillows, blankets, luggage, and even charge for people's weight. Yes, sir, I tell you no lie, they charge people for their weight. So if you are fat, you will be expected to pay more for your airline tickets and travels. Why their corporate executives continue to reward themselves with millions of dollars. Now, what about AIG just a few months ago? AIG has received more than $150 billion with a B billion dollars of our taxpayers' money since October of 2008. Yet, AIG's executives continue to go on luxurious retreats with our money. $350,000 just for one retreat that was recently exposed. It was also recently reported that AIG has just paid millions of dollars of our taxpayers' money to AIG's 160 top executives so that these criminal executives could stay with the criminal company. That's incredible, homies. That's unbelievable, but I tell you no lie. As if the money that they have siphoned from us, the American people, was not enough. AIG has also been charging its customers, yes, you and me, more for their services. For example, though I have a very clean record, credit, very clean credit, and a very perfect driving record, in addition to the fact that my hoopty is 6 months older than it was since the last renewal. AIG has just increased my auto insurance premium by 12.5%. Yes, it has increased my auto insurance premium by 12.5%. I tell you no lie. If a poor person or middle class worker commits a tiny fraction of the crimes that these corporate scoundrels and executive wolves and their cronies commit every day, They would be sentenced to decades of imprisonment. I tell you no lie. The Justice Department would sentence them to decades of imprisonment. When the poor and member of the middle class, like you and me, makes a financial mistake, he or she is stripped of all assets and then tossed into a financial abyss with a fine. When we, the people, the poor and middle class people, miss payments on our credit cards and loans, the corporations around the country will increase our rates and deny us any more requests for more credit. Then why is it that these corporate scoundrels and extortionists are bailed out repeatedly at our expense when they squander and embezzle the monies entrusted to them? If the big auto companies, the big three auto companies must die, then let them die. Yes, let them die. New companies might thus come to life. If the big three auto companies should be bailed out by the Congress with our taxpayers' money, then they must first go bankrupt, get rid of their bad debts, and then fire all the current executives who led the companies into their financial abyss. Then and only then, people, then and only then, homies, should the federal government give them the money that they are requesting to restructure the companies. And even then, the companies must also retain all current employees who are lower or middle class and rehire all past employees who are interested in coming back at reasonable salaries. The executive salaries must be drastically reduced and must not be more than $400,000 a year with no bonuses. To see the details of this proposal that I have just made, I would like you to watch my segment on executive compensation. And thank you very much. And this has been African Joe. And as always, I tell you no lie.